Hey everyone! I cannot believe that it is already 2024. I mean, time seems to move really slow and then really fast, and like today especially has gone super quick, so I have no light left. I'm doing this with, the overhead, and I'm just doing a chat video. Today is just a chat. I have every intention of posting more like how-to little bitty videos, but they haven't happened yet. I have, however, had some exciting news. So I will be teaching at Fiber U in July. Not sure if I told you that last time. I may have, but I am definitely teaching at Fiber U. I heard from Palmetto, and I have a couple of classes I'll be teaching at Palmetto. And then I am also teaching at IOLI. I knew that, and I knew the 3 classes they accepted. So they've now kind of posted some little teasers for my classes on the International Organization of Lace Inks Facebook page. So you should go check those out. I think this will be a really, really fun convention. It's in Franklin, Tennessee in July this year. So anyway, yeah, tons of stuff going on. I am currently stuck on the Chunky Donegal sweater that I started. So Chunky Donegal. So this is, can I get it like, hang on, it has a little nubby. There we go. So this is the Soft Chunky Studio Donegal, Soft Chunky weight. So it's 125 meters, 3-ply merino. It's really, really nice stuff. I don't even really like chunky. I don't like big knits. I'm much more like the fine lace weight, size 2 needles, like kind of person. But this is really nice stuff. And I decided I wanted to design a sweater out of it, so I chugged along on it for a little bit, and then I got sidetracked. I had to do other things. And I got sick and finally finished the body of the sweater, and I started working the sleeves. And in working the sleeves, I realized I didn't have double points in a US 10 anymore because I had sold all of my big sizes. I wasn't working in them. And of course, Tina and we own a yarn and needlework store. Do I have any double points at my house that are the size that I need? No. No, I do not. So Tina has to ship me double points so that I can finish the sweater. So I had to put that in timeout again until the box gets here from Tina. And then I will have double points here. I have circulars. I have tons of circulars. It's just, I really like double points. I do. I really like double points. It's where my comfort level is, and that's what I like. So anyway, chunky sweater, not in this color, but chunky sweater is on hold for the moment. Let me put that behind me again. And clearly I'm down in my office again, and Tina was like, oh, I really like your chair, whatever. Yeah, this is like a chair cover because the fake leather was peeling, and I was getting all these little brown spots all over me, and I couldn't figure out why I had brown spots everywhere that were peeling. It's the chair. It's the chair. The chair is peeling. So now at least the main body of it won't peel. The arms are still kind of peeling. I'm gonna have to make an extra little arm cover for them, which is terrible. But at least the back is kind of pretty, and it's not peeling and leaving little brown spots on me anymore. But anyway, so I switched projects to this one, which is going to make no sense until I get it out, because as we know, lace always looks like spaghetti. So you can kind of get a sense of it. You can see how it's coming along. I think I've done 4 repeats now of the main body. And this is in silk. So this is 100% silk, handmaiden silk. Very generous yardage. I got a lot to go. And yes, that is a teeny tiny little clip that you can use to secure your yarn if you need to. Mine's just hanging out here. I don't need it right now. And this, it's really hard to see. It's a very, very faint green. Very, very, very faint green. It's a really beautiful color. And the funny story about this yarn is we ordered a bunch of yarn in for the 2018 IOLI convention. because I was pregnant and I was miserable. And oh, and Annie helped me like feel not so bad. So Annie, if you watch this, you helped me feel not as bad. She had great tips for how to get my fetal daughter to move her noggin so that it didn't hurt as bad, because she was just pushing and stretching on me all the time. Ugh, it's awful. I don't want to talk about that. It's trauma. Anyway, so back to the lace. We had ordered a bunch of silk lace in, and we had someone who wanted a specific color, and Tina had like FedExed it, and then FedEx didn't get it to us on time, but I had a skein of it here, and then we had to wind it, and we ended up having to wind the stupid thing twice. I don't remember exactly what all happened, but the short version of this is I ended up with a wound ball of this lovely silk lace hanging out at my house, waiting for me to do something with it because I do a lot of pattern design. Finally, I started working on this just before the Winter Lace Conference in 2021. Yeah, it's been a little bit, right? Or 2022, yeah. Because that was the year that I taught. So anyway, I'm finally putting some work in on this in my little bunny bag while I wait for the double points to arrive so that I can finish the sweater. And then I'll keep working on this. Like, I really want to get this done. And this would look amazing in the sea lace, not just the handmaiden silk lace, but I digress. Anyway, so I'm working on this right now. And then I kind of want to work a little more with the chunky. Let me grab more of it. Not necessarily in these colors. So this is the color of the sweater that I'm knitting. But I don't know, like, what would you guys like to do? This is a chat video where I ask your opinion, so please put it in the comment down below. I have some older patterns that I knit and or created. This one's from 2015, like a long time ago now. So this is almost a 9-year-old pattern. And this is my Leafy Lisa Shawlette. And when I originally did this, it was in Misty Alpaca Chunky. 2 skeins, 108 yards. So this is 125 meters. So I think 2 skeins of the chunky would yield the same thing. I'd kind of like to re-knit this and maybe do a knit along with it. And it's kind of approachable, so it's hard to see, but it's mostly knits. And then you have like a little leaf border that you work on. And so it's a pretty simple shawl. It should be warm because the Studio Donagle's quite warm. And it should be fairly quick because it's chunky. And I would really love to have a new sample in the chunky yarn, plus kind of revamp this pattern and make it useful again for what we're selling, because we don't sell this Misty Alpaca. I don't even know if you can get this Misty Alpaca Chunky anymore. So would anyone be interested if I put some kits together in maybe towards the end of January, starting a chunky shawlette knit along? Maybe. So that's one thing I want to do. And then the other thing that I would like to do maybe is a Kariki Press like doll kit stitch along. I would like to do either the caterpillar or the moth because my child wants it really bad. Turns out she kind of likes, not all bugs, but some bugs a lot. She really likes caterpillars. She loves ladybugs. She loves moths, not just butterflies. She likes butterflies as well. Don't get me wrong. We go to the butterfly house and she loves the butterflies, but she also loves the moths. And as soon as she saw the pictures for the caterpillar and the moth, she immediately wanted both of them. I think I've talked about this. So I would kind of like to do a stitch along. You wouldn't have to buy the same doll kit, but if you wanted to stitch along with me, would anyone be interested in maybe doing a stitch along So your options are kind of, let's do a chunky lace weight, not lace weight, chunky lace shawl knit along, or maybe the Kariki Press doll kit stitch along. And again, you could join me with the same kit or not, kind of your choice. Those are the two things I'm thinking about doing in the next couple of months. And then I never really finished all of my videos last year, so I have to try to get all the rest of the videos done that are on my list to do. And I need to do a proper how-to for the Celtic tatting and a how-to for mignonette. And I also want to show you how to do some more of the beads and how to set beads in. I want to talk about cables more. I just, I love to show you the things that I know. And speaking of that, I am teaching with the Lace Museum. I have 2 classes coming up. I have a rings, chains, and joins, and then I have a Picots class. And those are in-depth tatting classes. And then I also have a beginning Shetland lace, again, with the Lace Museum. I'm hoping to get down to Branson for our January 13th meeting, which I believe Shirley is going to host at her house. So if you're interested in that, go to the Show Me Lace Makers website, which I maintain and probably need to update. And you can check that out there. But you can email Shirley or you can email Julie and then get details on that. Or you can send me a message and I'll get you details too. If you're really wanting to come to one of these Show Me Lace Makers meetings down in Branson, we can help you out. And I'm really hoping that the weather cooperates so that I can go down. I'm going to do a little pop-up shop and bring thread and books. I'm looking at stuff now. Thread and books and shuttles and satin balls and sashiko kits and just all the stuff. All the crazy stuff. I'm also doing pickup. So if you want to order ahead, I'll pack your order and have it ready for pickup there. Help you out a little bit. But I'll also have good stuff there. And again, I'm really, really hoping that everything comes together and I can go to Branson this weekend, next weekend, whatever. The 13th. It's the 13th. Anyway. So yeah, that's kind of all the stuff that's going on. I would really love to do some more online classes with you guys. So anyway, so that's some of the stuff coming up. And hopefully you will find a few goodies on the website. If you haven't gone to the website lately, I added a lot of fun new things, including things like this. So this is a little kitty shawl pin, or you can use it to mark a spot in your knitting or your crochet, or you can use it as a little cable needle if you need extra help. I cable without a cable needle, but it's so cute. I might have to try using it. Or maybe I'll just make it a shawl pin. Who cares? Anyway, so make sure that you've checked out the website. I have tons of fun stuff coming up in terms of new product, and I've been adding new product. So make sure that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. You're following us on Facebook and Instagram, that you follow us on TikTok, that you see all the fun videos, and don't forget to sign up for our newsletter as well. I put different things up all the time. So please take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and craftfully, and don't forget to vote for what we should do. If you think we should do both the knit along and the stitch along, totally fine. Or if you think we should only do one, that's fine too. Just let me know in the comments below so that I can make some decisions. Thanks, guys. Bye.